There will also be a BDS presence outside WOMAD on Friday the 8th at 4:30, from 4:30 at the opening of WOMAD, and again on Monday.
Even with the vast sums of US military aid, Israel's deficit is increasing by millions every day due to the money required for the genocide in Gaza. 5 days ago, Moody's became the first major ratings agency to downgrade Israel's creditworthiness from A1 to A2. And they forecast the credit rating will probably continue to decline, which ultimately will affect the amount Israel can borrow and the interest tied to sanction Israel. Demand an end to arms exports to Israel. Stay human, stand for humanity and spread the word. Boycott Israel! Boycott Israel! Sanction Israel! Sanction Israel! Don't buy Soda Stream! Don't buy Hewlett Packard! Don't buy Nestle's! Don't buy McDonald's! Don't buy Coca-Cola! Don't buy Mayot shoes! Don't buy 729! End the occupation now! Thank you. There are people here today from the BDS who've got leaflets if you need them, and they've got lists of products to boycott. So if you want more information, there are people with flags around here who've got some information. Please avail yourself of that, and thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant, Helen. Thank you very much. We now welcome a first-time speaker to our rally. I'd like you to welcome Bree Simmons-Mann, who is a social activist and education officer at the University of Adelaide. Thank you, Bree.
Well, I think Israel has created a hell on earth in the Gaza Strip. Israel has bombed civilians, they've decimated houses, institutions, and totally wiped life from the Gaza Strip. I think a ceasefire deal that would see Israel control the future of the Gaza Strip would be an atrocity. This is an occupying force which has controlled the lives of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and in the West Bank for over 75 years. So yes, we call for an end to the bombing, to the tens and thousands of killing of innocent lives, but I do not think that we accept a ceasefire where Israel will continue to determine the future of Palestinians in their own country and on their own homeland. That is why it is important to call not just for a ceasefire, but for an end to occupation, to the end of the control of supplies to Palestinians, to the end not just of the cutting of aid, but the fact that Israel gets to decide what aid makes it into there at all. Israel wants to propose a ceasefire where they maintain domination over the Gaza Strip, where they will be able to expand illegal settlements as they have been. So, we'll be free! I think a few people have mentioned a feeling of hopelessness. I want to remind everyone that this fight did not start with October 7. This fight has